maybe I can compare the West Coast to like the Lakers. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Well, yeah.
Or
the shit.
Because see the thing, well, no, but we're not. Right.
You know
what I mean? Like we are like Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom is supposed to be tight.
Yeah.
He's got all the skills in the world. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he's supposed to be, and that's how I feel about a lot of these rappers out here. You know what I mean? That's how, you know, but they like as on an individual level, just about every artist that we brought in from the New West movement is going to be tight.
Yeah.
Any of these guys that we bring in, they're going to be tight. They're going to be dope. Individual, you know what I mean? Like, you know, then we got some superstars in the game. Kobe, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and we all remember back in the day when we had Showtime. Yeah. You know what I mean? We had Snoop, you know, we had MC8, we had all these different type of people.
I'm with you.
But right now, because the Lakers ain't playing together as a team, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and either niggas is taking too many shots, or they gunning, or they not taking enough shots, or they not realize, like, you know, I'm Smush Parker, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you know, not that he would ever say that, but that's how I kind of feel about the LA right now. Like, if LA would get together and be the team, be the unit, and be unified, you could take a stand. We see it happening in Atlanta. We see it happening in Houston. It still happens to a certain degree in New York.
No.
It still happens at a certain degree in New York. It's to a certain level. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I mean, New York is a big media market, but it still happens. People still put people on. So here we are. I love all the New West folks that come in, but it's like, damn, somebody ain't playing fair. And I don't know if it's the old West movement. I don't know if you New West niggas are too cocky or arrogant. I don't know what it is, but I do know that there is not a certain unity, and maybe if there was a certain unity, we could have the movement. What do y'all think? I could be talking out my ass like a fart, but that's natural. You know what I mean? Like, you know. So I mean, what do y'all think?
I really think that the New West really has that unity that you're talking about. It's just not on a national level. It's not real broad yet. As soon as it gets broad, it's gonna be over. And it's happening. It's happening just on a lower level. Like, it's happening between us, like amongst us as artists and interacting with other artists, whether they're new artists or older artists. Is happening on our level. It just has to come out to a masses. Like, the second you see us all on MTV, you'll be like, that was it. Okay. And it just hasn't happened yet.
It's just bubbling.
Yeah.
Because the way you gotta look at it is like, the way I've always seen it, it's just we're a new breed of hustlers. Because you got my man Tajay, who's gonna print, press, record. I mean, it's self-efficient. Right. And I feel that the older rappers weren't doing that. And that's not all the time like it is today. Like, you know what I mean? So
So let me ask you, I mean, you've been doing the site for, what do you say, we launched in 2003?
2003.
So I know you done seen a whole lot of rappers come past your door. You done been to a whole lot of shows or whatever. And if you ask me, like, I don't feel like the torch has been back to the West Coast since it left. You know what I mean? Like, you know, maybe we get some embers that flock. We get ourselves a pretty good single. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and of course we from Los Angeles, so we gonna hear a lot of shit. You know what I mean? But radio still ain't checking for the up and coming artists the way they should. You know what I mean? So I mean, you've seen a whole lot of stuff happen from your perspective. You know what I mean? From someone that isn't necessarily involved in the creation of the music. What do you think needs to happen? You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you were in charge, or if you had some influence or some power, what type of moves would you make to bring the West Coast back?
I look at it like, shit, you got to start messing with these programs I write, because it's really upon them. You kind of got into the whole Lakers situation, and the way I see it, it's like the Lakers are still the most coveted ticket in the NBA.
This is true.
And that's how the West Coast
now
is.
Your shit is coming out.
You know what I'm saying?
Now you lose.
Exactly. And it's like everybody emulates and they look to the West Coast. What are they doing? You know what I mean? People are coming out here shooting videos or what have you. But really, I think it's taking a year too long. I feel that by this time, we should have been a little bit further. But I know it's coming. And shit, just get ready. Because like Dae One said, once you see them on MTV, once you see the Bishops doing that, it's all about holding hands. Really, that's all we got to do is hold hands. So. And
I'll carry bags. You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all niggas blow, I don't give a. I got a Southwest credit card. Don't worry about my airfare. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and
get there, huh?
And I'll find a bitch to let me sleep on the couch.
Gotcha. That's very.
This is my Sacramento. She'll let me stay on the couch, nigga. Watch.
You were absolutely.
I'll be like, Dae One and Red One left me.
Nah, I'm be calling and come over with you. Like, she got another couch?
Yeah, she got. She's over. She got food in the fridge.
I sleep on the floor.
Yeah, I'm with you. Pillow. You sleep on the floor. Yeah. it seemed like you were absolutely correct. Like, we were right on the cusp, like, within the artists and the producers that you're around. Like, it's right on the neck of blowing.
It's there.
So I'm like, it's an exciting time, is it not? Like, are you chomping at the bit a little bit, become a little impatient? Because I feel the same way. Like, okay, the new West needs to get popping a little bit. Like, it's bubbling, it need to blow. Yeah. So are you chomping at the bit a little bit?
I mean, it's I just try to remain humble and just don't let none of it really affect me. Like, okay, we just doing something right. I mean, I was at home just on my internet and just bam, a song I produced popped on the radio. I'm like, damn, like really like, oh, but that's cool. Oh, whatever. All right, cut that shit off. But you know what I mean? Because you got to just stay focused and start. Oh yeah, nigga, on your radio. Oh, whatever. It don't mean anything until it's really on a national level. So it's on paper, black and white. Bam. All right, now we can move. Now we talk.
We got any advice for other producers? Because it's a gang of goddamn producers. Oh my god!
New rappers.
Everywhere I go, y'all got beats. I produce beats. Them shits be like jingling. You know what I mean? It sound like like remember when you was a kid, or you had a little brother, they wind that shit up and it sound bad. And then, they be recording nigga shit, and the shit sounds bad. It sounds like...
Nah, nobody really knows what you're talking about.
All right. Okay, all right. Well, never mind that. Maybe that was a bad comparison. You know, like you trying to put the baby to sleep. You know what I mean? Like,
why are you winding the baby?
No, you're not winding the baby. It's the little shit that you put on the dresser. Yeah, and it's it's just got
right. There we go.
Things called to spin around the crib. Okay, I get you. I'm wrong.
Yeah, you ain't got no kids.
Yeah,
nah, not a one.
Me neither.
Well, anyway,
I don't even know what it's called. I don't have no kids, so that's why I'm like, I don't know.
I think about a crib. Go to sleep.
Right.
But I mean, aside from sometimes lyrics are horrible, it just be like, I can't even believe you had the audacity to put this shit in front of my ears. You know what I mean? Like
in between them.
Like, it sounds bad, it sounds horrible, you know what I mean? Like, I can't read your handwriting with the Sharpie. You know what I mean? Like, are you serious? And I don't mean to sound like a hater, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm not hating, but I am, but I'm not, but it's like, damn, your whole shit is fucked up. You TDK, you signed to TDK. You know what I mean? Like, you signed the Fuji, you coming out on CDR. You know what I mean? Like,
the best thing is to be original. Let's just say that. Just be original and remember your beat CD or your beat tape, whatever. That's like your business card. So just always have your number on it. Mm-hmm. Your name and your number, always.
What's the craziest shit you seen at a hip hop show?
Hip hop show?
Because I know you cover a lot of shows.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of shit.
What's the craziest shit you done seen happen? Like to just have you like, damn, I'm moving.
I can't even.
That many, huh?
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's the craziest shit you done seen out since you've been in the game, like either in the studio or...
You know what? The craziest shit I think I seen was the entire New West on stage for one show.
Where was that at?
Oh,
tell us about that.
That was at the Vault 360.
Y'all got that on
the Vault
footage of that?
Yeah, it's on footage. It's on that Hotbox DVD. It's on there.
So who all was there?
Everybody.
Bishop,
Bishop, Glasses, Tajay, Rocket, DJ Warrior was DJing, Crooked Eye,
Tamiza.
Oh my God,
Spitfire.
Man, everybody, Damani, Bad Luck, Holla, everybody was on stage at one. It had to be about 150 artists and producers on stage at one time.
Who was in the audience?
Yeah. The audience was and the audience loved it. Like they tried to shut the show down. They just ripped the curtains back open.
Talk, we didn't pay to get in that motherfucker either.
Nobody. Matter of fact, you know what it was? It was a show for Glasses, Scipio, and Bishop. And everybody came through like dressed whatever they wanted to wear, and the promoter was like, "Well, we can't let your people in." They were like, well, no one's doing the show.
Exactly.
And they were like, they went back and forth for like 10 minutes, came back like, all right, all your people in. It had to be like 150 of us.
Hey, Rhett, have you ever thought about doing like a concert series? You know what I mean?
We actually did do one. Okay.
But I mean like a series. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. We did one 2004? I don't remember. We did one with Glasses Malone, Mitchie Slick out of San Diego. We was having my man Bishop Lamont on, but he was chilling in Vegas with the fiance, so he couldn't make it. And my boy Scipio and Rocket as well. It was out in Hollywood. And yeah, definitely, that's something that we want to tap into and get cracking, because it's like the relationships are there. You know what I mean? It's just getting these sponsors to
finally see what's going on. Like you said, when the blow is going to happen, they're going to be banging down the door.
And that's, I mean, honestly, to give each other some love. I mean, that's why like I love WestCoastRydaz.com, and that's why I love Zombie Radio. You know what I mean? Like, because
.net.
Because I mean, like, I really want to give a voice to the West Coast. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like I grew up in the West Coast. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when the shit landed. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I was there. You know what I'm saying? Santa Rosalia at the Crenshaw Y. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I used to go down there. That's right by the Jays.